but they're both capable, aren't they? There's Griffin back on, looks okay. High ball, Flyers, no winner in the air. Off hands, Heppell. Able to advance the ball. Forward the first gamer over the back, 2-on-1 for the Bombers. Nice shepherd out of the way. Premieri allowed Watson to run under the ball and kick the goal. Bombers get there first. Well done, Premieri. There's anything to be concerned about there for Bulldog fans. Heath Hocking again drives it inside 50. Winderlick was good. Watson's hands a little heavy for Zaharakis. Able to chase it down. Squaring ball is really good.
Great kick.
Premieri has taken the mark. 20 metres out.
One of the big challenges for James Hird throughout his junior career, and he can play a deep forward because he's so creative.
Premieri lines up for goal and kicks it. He likes his work, and the Bombers get their second of the game, 2 straight. Dogs lead it by 1 point.
On the direct, not sure the value in the handball to McVeigh. If he couldn't make the distance, I think Winderlick probably should have gone back and had the kick.
Monfree's a certain conversion. Hammers it up into the stand, made the goal umpire work, I might add, but a much-needed one for the Bombers. They draw it in 4 points. Work it forward, as Brad Johnson alluded to. Now Jetta. It's some good numbers at the front of the contest in the Bombers. Oh! Magnificent fly over the top.
Like Hill and Ryder, well, they're going to be in the top group. And that's going to be the challenge for all second ruckmen to make sure that they...
Easy shot at goal, but Griff took it on. Great play.
Melksham to Hurley. 2-on-1. Premieri.
Oh, look at this.
Inside to Hurley to Ryder. Can Picken do anything about this? I don't think so. Here goes Paddy into the open goal. Dangerous. Picken and Ryder get up and collide as the umpire signals all clear, but in the meantime, there's a bit going on off the ball. Ball up in the middle. This time Hocking tries to extract it, and he does successfully when all others have given up hope, I reckon. Here's Ryder against Williams. Zaharakis on the run. Can't get him stacked. Quick answer from the Bombers. Aerodynamically, not great. Jakira's looked impressive. Stack. Cross the mauler. Got one high, and the advantage paid here to Heppell out wide. You can just hear the Bombers fans when there's a bit of space. The long ball into Winderlick, was it Hurley? It was Hurley.
Well, the only question is, how did he get rid of him? Umpire said it was legal.
The Bombers are getting about 70 out from goal, allowing that kick with no pressure to go over the top.
Michael Hurley, 30 metres out, just a little bit of angle, and he just nursed that through nicely. So another one for the Bombers. They extend the margin to 9 points, their biggest lead. Kick wide is to a host of Bombers. Zaharakis able to tidy it up, although missed. McVeigh with the handball, picked up by Stanton, who launches from 55. Ryder's in front. Ryder did well to hold the pack back and take the mark. He'll look to play on here.
They are. They're marking this ball far too regularly when they go inside their forward 50, certainly in this quarter.
Now he's setting up for the Jared Roughhead approach here, facing the centre of the ground. 1 step around and kick. I think that is the way to go about it. Ryder agrees and made it work. That is such great composure from Paddy Ryder. The Bomber fans loving their team at the moment.
Oh, they're up.
She's the ovation at half-time. Could be one we haven't seen for a while. But what
for the players or James Hird?
What the Bombers have done is they've shut down first game of Tom Liberatore. He was a dominant feature in the first quarter, hasn't touched it in the second.
Yep. Here's Hurley.
And no one's replaced him.
Winderlick. Watson, I think it was. The skipper nails it for the Bombers.
But they're not getting the same rebound that generally sets up a lot of the Bulldogs' goals.
Punch away from Hall. Look at the Bombers swarming. Hardingham with a kick that really should have been presented. Lace out to McVeigh. Melksham around the corner. That's great vision from Melksham to spot up and find Stanton.
Ridiculous given how much talent that they have got out there. We're expecting the Bulldogs to fight back.
It's
you can't
never,
move it.
ever over, Jared. Stanton comes in and makes it that much harder.
Especially with the Bulldogs, it's never an error.
I'm expecting the Dogs to turn into a goal-scoring machine in the second half. Hardingham's got quite a severe limp behind the play as well, but it's going to come back again. This time the kick, stolen by Dempsey. Run through the middle, electric start. Winderlick's got open mouth in front of him. He goes to the extra handball to Monfries. Monfries is a clean, good finisher. Doesn't let him down. Fans ecstatic as Monfries salutes.
Super play by the Bombers, super play by... They're actually working for each other. They're working back into the space, blocking for each other, allowing that 15-metre lead to come towards the kicker.
Hurley from 55. Got this one on target. I think it's drifting in. It is! Hurley from outside the arc.
I've seen an Essendon forward do in a long time.
Talking about a guy that's just in his 4th game of footy. Tried to get Hurley to come towards the ball there. Winderlick's been good around goal. Kick into the front. Here's Lonergan. They swarm around him and dispossess. Jones. Not a great kick. Stanton's within range here. 13 goals for the year last year. They'll have to kick this one about 50. Distance not a problem. It's all down to accuracy, and that's great as well. Stanton gets his 2nd. And here's why. And probably got to ask the question, do you? Looking at that. Winderlick comes in. He's got the goal, so the Bombers respond and keep on track. Focus is good. 18 minutes gone. Bombers by 46. Monsters the ball back to Grant. There's Cooney. Kept the hands free. Great lesson for youngsters watching. Even though the tackle was applied, still able to dispose of the ball. Lonergan to Hardingham. To Stanton, now with Clearfield, they all tell him to just run. And this man here, Zaharakis, lines up on the fat side, chisels from 40. That typifies the Bombers like no other. Brilliant running, linking play from a young Bomber outfit. Just a little kick in the middle. Look at it open up now. Gee, if you've got vision and you can find that sort of kick to Dempsey, doesn't it help? McVeigh goes wide. An opportunity for Stanton. Was originally going to do it. Winderlick looks around. You know what? They're just trying to find the guy in the better position all the time, and McVeigh is it on this occasion.
If you just stand, they get exposed.
McVeigh doesn't let them down. Gets his first. And the Bombers lead widens.
Oh, look, he's got a good leap. I don't know whether he's got the work rate around the ground just as yet, or that endurance to be able to compete in the ruck and push forward at the same time.
Myers, tumbling ball towards Hill. Williams helped it through. Was it kicked? It may well have been kicked by Hill. It has been. The Bombers get another in front of 42,617. Wasn't a bad guess at the crowd, was it? They all get up and go. They've seen enough. 10 seconds remain in the game. And that man there, Paddy Ryder, has just been incredibly impressive today. Siren sounds. Bombers win. 55 points in front of a 42,500 crowd today. Absolutely superb. The Dogs, boy, do they have a way to go. As Rodney Eade and his staff lead the box. Tim Watson, the leading possession getter on the ground, and for the Bombers, a skipper. Jobe Watson, I'm sorry, calling him Tim. He's been that impressive. He's played like an all-time superstar.